what do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Okay. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
We need mines, huh? I suppose if Coach Physical Instrument tells us to ask about a mine, then we should ask about a mine. Drugs, we need this, we need info on this, Major Narc, or, no, yeah, mine. Let's ask about the mine.
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one, because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
Okay.
Spiky? Must have been a naval contact mine.
Okay. Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
Isn't that what guns are for?
Guns are expensive and fragile, I think. Besides, I got kids. Can't have guns around them, and sometimes a sharp blade is enough to keep folks at bay.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Okay, can I borrow that sword? Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? So where are all the men now? Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
Sure. I'm a proper man, believe me.
Oh? Believe me, everyone here is a proper man. Must be something about poverty that makes all the men real.
Sounds like she prefers her men to be less real.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
So where are all these men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed, where's your husband now? Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone? Coward, I would never leave anyone. Sure.
Good for you. He, however, was lost to the waves. It's been quite a while now.
That's bad. What happened? Oh, say no more. Wait for her to continue. He died. Was he murdered? Let's ask about that.
The
Good law,
lieutenant
after all.
shakes his head again.
Yeah. By himself. Inadvertently. He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day he didn't come back. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him, not sagely. Time really is the best cure for sorrows, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning. Okay, the first two are really good for this kind of playthrough. Let's go with the second one.
Oh? The kids too, right? Working class people don't have that luxury. That's for rich folks. We just go on. I buried my man, mourned for a month, and that was it. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids. Not for the worst, at least.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Okay,
Do
let's
it!
see.
Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Okay, so I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days, catch a snowflake in your palm.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
Well,
No,
no.
ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. 'Twould have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
Okay. You know what? I want to fail this one, just to see where it goes. I don't want to actually succeed that one, because that would be, probably healthy for us. Let's try to fail it.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you, but there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has washed over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me, let's celebrate the Ghoul. Alcohol makes closeness possible, let's connect. Okay, which one do we go for? A lot of them are pretty terrible, so there's plenty of options here. I think this will just confuse her. Let's go with the first one.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't laugh.
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's a sign of the carnage to come, the great culling. I wasn't feeling it. It was an accident, I'm sorry. I got drunk and apparently drove it in the sea. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am. Well, I don't know. It is a sign of the carnage to come, the great culling.
Quite the sign. An eyesore, too. Situation calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
The opener of the 8th seal achievement just popped up. You're suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? No, that's senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. Let's go with the second one.
You never know, officer. Some things might have a soul. But I get it. Rational guy like you probably has a lot on his plate anyway. So what can I do for you?
Alright, we'll be heading out now. Be seeing you. And let's keep running. Autosave, very good, thank you very much. There's the kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins. You guys look identical. You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes. And what are you, Kidmaster General? It's impossible to be good with kids. They're too stupid. Let's say the third one because it's just a... You know, it's just not a nice thing to say.
You're right there. Let's see if we can find some police work, shall we? We're not getting anything here.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
Children are stupid. The scruffy-haired little kid laughs as though in agreement.
You're stupid.
The other one tells him, suddenly very serious. Okay, how about the policeman asks you something else now? I'm just gonna leave now. I'm gonna leave and not talk to you anymore. Okay, let's ask about something else. Okay, bye kids, take care. And 1 second. Okay, now let's quickly take a look at the thought we gained. Bringing the law, Lawjaw. Temporary research bonus, -1 rhetoric, weird jaw. Hey, so a little observation. It's all cool, man, don't freak out, but every time you say I am the law, and you say it a lot, it's basically hello for you. Your jaw does this weird thing. It sort of shifts sideways, hanging off your face at a jaunty angle, while the word law sounds oddly guttural and low. It's strange. You wouldn't notice it, but after saying you're the law 80,000 times, the question does come up. Why do you have Lawjaw? So like Sly Stallone and Judge Dredd? Probably a reference to that. We could internalize that. Did we get rid of Hobocop already? I think we did for the magnesium-based life form, right? What else would we be willing to get rid of? +1 pain threshold. We could get rid of that. It is good. I like the money gain for the green orb clicks. That seems good. I'm keeping that. That's fun. That's gonna stay, that's gonna stay, that's gonna stay, that's gonna stay, that's gonna stay. Cup of the Apocalypse has to stay as well. Jamais vu. I mean, that's XP for every orb clicked. Intellect learning caps raised is also good. But we did you know, we did the skill check already when this helps. So it's not as good as it would be otherwise. Anti-object task force is also decent, so I'm gonna remove either Jamais Vu or anti-object task force for that, because this seems a bit more fitting. I guess anti-object task force. There we go. Let's bring in the bringing of the Lawjaw, of the Lawjaw. Internalize. Okay, yeah, -1 rhetoric. That is fine. We don't have to be good talkers. Let's go ahead then and talk to these guys here.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Brantan! Just look at that bottle!
Where bottle? What?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
Hey, I'm trying to stay sober here. Good joke. Okay, cool. What do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Okay. His bottle. Let's see.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Okay.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done! It's our end game!
Okay, this is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy that spirit. What if I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore? Let's go with the second one.
Exactly! This is no ordinary drink! It's what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh! That drink is special! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
Sure
The
thing.
lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Okay, let him speak.
You know, it's funny actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you forget? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He says and shakes his index finger at you.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where did you get the bottle of speed from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Brantan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
Hell yeah, necktie, let's get that.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip, I should remember that.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Arseholes, have they no shame taking money for a service they provide? Okay, how? Let's go with the second one to lean a bit into the ultra-liberal side.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead things.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
I think it will prove useful, yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
Let's get it.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Brantan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
Oh?
The tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
I don't know, sounds like it's gonna turbo boost my alcohol habit. My regular alcohol habit's gotten me in, it's got me enough trouble already, huh? But I don't want to put it up my bum. Okay, right, we're putting it in the bum. Let's go with the 4th one.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on to it. Keep it safe. Wait for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Okay, sure.
I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
That's fine, Half-Light. You'll get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. We are slightly running out of smokes. I think those are cheaper.
My kind of guy.
Let's
Here
get a
you go,
pack.
friend.
Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said.
Right, got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Quite the business venture you've set up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I got everyone on my hook.
He spreads his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile. I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think.
Seriously? Are you?
The lieutenant closes his eyes and pinches the root of his nose. I'm sorry, Kim, I just wanted to see what happens if I say it. He said I'm his pig hooker or something, whatever that is.
Fine.
He sighs. What the hell is that sound?
Skip.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that sound? 1 second. Where's that? Okay, no idea where that sound came from. I just looked through a couple of open windows. Because Disco Elysium doesn't eat a lot of performance, I keep some stuff open. But none of it was playing anything. I have no idea where this was from. Okay, whatever. Let's move on and try to ignore the strange happenings, I suppose.
And the lieutenant is annoyed.
I thought he would be. Minus 14. Good going there, good going. Oh no, we accidentally had 2 communist ones. Probably about guards taking the money for rent and all that. That makes sense. But that's fine. That is okay. Alright, let's leave. I don't really need the Pilsner right now.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
He waves you off. Okay. Let's talk to you real quick. Short conversation. Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I am the law.
You really don't have to. Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Abigail, oh Abigail.
He mutters while trying to brush something off his extremely dirty trousers. His movements are slow and awkward. Who is Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
He draws out a disgusting snort, then mumbles, waving a finger in your general direction.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
His eyes move around erratically, the look in them hazy and unfocused. Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Let's do it.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
His breath smells harsh like a toxic swamp as he whispers to you. He then waves his hands as if shooing you away. Hey, I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
True.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me! Abigail?
His voice trembles with every word, becoming even weaker. He whimpers in the end.
Don't call.
Slowly his head nods off to the side, and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
That is true.